Hello, welcome back to Dapper Reads. Today we're going to actually read some stories from r/Maliciouscompliance. Hope that you enjoy. You want extra? Okay. So I work at Papa Murphy's, and we always get this one guy, we'll call him Dave. Dave comes in once a week asking for pepperoni mushrooms with extra pepperoni, and every time he gets the pizza, he complains about there not being enough pepperoni on the pizza. We tell him that the amount is double, and if he has a problem with the amount, he has to take it with the owner of the store. Well, one day, we get a call from the owner. He tells us to have us tell Dave to just tell us when to stop putting on extra pepperoni and then ring it up for however many extra servings it is, and not tell him we are ringing him up for the extra. When he told us to stop, we had put on a total of around 300 pepperonis on a pizza that take 50 normally. The look on his face when he found out the pizza that is normally $10 was about 20 was priceless. Well, it's a bit of kind of wholesome malicious compliance. The customer got what they were looking for, even though they had to pay a bit extra. But let's get on to the next story. A spotless room? You got it. I'll spare you all the military jargon. Big inspections coming up. New boss is trying to make an impression. We had a medical office that he needed to be spotless for the inspection to go well. We scrub floors, wipe the ceiling. We're on our hands and knees finding every speck of dust in this office. After about a week of doing this every day getting told that it still looks like, I finally asked what was needed to be done to meet his standards. He wasn't exactly aversive, so just get all out of there was my direct order. My coworkers and I proceeded to remove whiteboards, clean supplies, desks, and even a standalone shelving unit. We gutted the place. Everything that wasn't bolted to the floor we threw into a nearby dumpster. Our lives became a living hell for about a month or two after what we did, but it was worth to see the man's face when he saw how clean we finally made that office. Now, this is true malicious compliance. He got exactly what he asked for, but not the result that he wanted. Now on to the next story. You reap what you sow. This was years ago in an old job. I came down with a serious case of gastrointestinitis. We're talking both ends, non-stop, all day, all night serious. I couldn't hold down water, it was so severe. I worked in an office where we shared desks, and because gastro is super contagious, I told my manager I explained what was wrong, and she threatened to reprimand me if I felt sick. I phoned a doctor and got an emergency appointment, explained that we only get stat sick if we're off 1 day pay for the entire week, and that my manager had said the doctor gave me anti-sickness and anti-D tablets to try and ease it, but this was relentless. The tablets did nothing. So I go into work and I'm disappearing to the loo one or other every 5 minutes or so without fail. I hadn't slept for about 2 days. I had sweats, I was pale, my eyes were bugging out, but my boss just refused to accept that I was ill. And I had some of the best productivity stats in the office, so the massive drop in productivity caused big wigs to notice, and I got pulled into a meeting. I explained everything, what my boss said, what the doctor had told me I needed to be off because it's super contagious, and I was left in a situation where I had to come in. The boss freaked. My manager was pulled into a meeting and destroyed. I was assured for that I would never be penalized because of what it was. 6 other people ended up off sick, and I got 2 extra days of annual leave as an apology so I didn't take them to HR. Best bit, my manager was one of the people that caught it. They were off for nearly 2 weeks, and the bosses, in not so few words, basically said they deserved it for what they said to me. Like, really, like, OP, you really probably should take this as HR. Literally, this manager had you working sick, and with something super contagious, which is kind of a double whammy considering, you know, what was going on last year. So, yeah. I'm glad that hopefully you're feeling better, but that was a very interesting trip. But yes, that's the end of r/Maliciouscompliance. I hope that you enjoyed this and have a wonderful day.